Hello guys, Skunk Sniper here it's been a while. So today we're going to be watching two videos. We're going to be reacting to them. Of course, links will be down in the description. I suggest that you go check them out yourself. So we're going to be watching 8 great tips for survival at sea. We're also going to be watching 9 survival myths that could actually hurt you. And yes, I do have an editing tool now that actually works, so there will be editing. Like right here, it's going to say Skunk Sniper. Right here. Hopefully it's actually there and I'm not lazy when I watch it back. But anyway, we're going to get this started, and let's do this.
Eight great tips for survival at sea. Most of us adore visiting beach resorts at least once a year. However, you shouldn't forget that the sea is as attractive as wayward. Do you know how to swim and behave in the open water?
Yeah.
Here are several rules that might save your life one day. The most important trick is number 1, as it works wonders in...
For some reason, when those, thingies were, coming up, I don't know why, but my eyes just... I don't know, something weird.
Any desperate situation. Number 8, calm down.
No, really? I didn't know that.
It's not surprising that people who find themselves in the open water have a wild fear for their life. However, panic definitely won't help you. It can cloud your judgment and make you lose the rhythm of breathing. Therefore, the first thing you should do is to calm down.
Makes sense.
Number 7, choose the right swimming style. In this situation, sooner or later, you'll have to move in the water. The style of swimming you choose determines how long your strength will last. Remember these 2 rules. 1, in calm water, it's better to swim on your back. In this case, you'll get the opportunity to relax as much as possible and breathe evenly. 2, if waves splash around you, it's better to swim on your belly. For instance, try the breaststroke. Take a breath of air, then lower your head into the water and exhale. If you don't keep your head above the water surface all the time, you will save more energy.
That's pretty cool, actually. I wouldn't think that actually matter. I'm actually really good at back swimming. Like, really, really good, apparently. You just go like this. It's... Don't judge me. It's actually not that bad. I am afraid of open water.
Number 6, find something that floats. If
Are
you're
you
in the open sea as a result of a ship?
Are you serious? That's a dumb thing. Like, some of these tips are pretty obvious.
Airplane water landing, there must be plenty of things around you that perfectly keep afloat. It will be even better if it's a boat or a raft with which ships are equipped. Number 5, take care of clothes.
What?
Remember that open sunlight can be extremely dangerous. So don't remove your clothes. They'll protect you from the sun. If you're half naked, try to find something that can shelter you from the sun's rays. Ideally, build a tent that will create shade.
Okay.
Number 4, decide what you'll eat. It's good if you have an emergency food ration on your raft. However, you won't necessarily starve without one. If
What?
you have rations, divide them into small daily portions. This will make them last for a long time and you won't have problems with digestion. If you don't have one, you can make a fishing rod from lace and a can as a hook and try to fish.
It's not Minecraft.
Lack such items, try catching seaweed. Small fish can get stuck there. Try to fish even if you have stores of food. After all, fish contain some liquid. Never eat spoiled foods no matter how hungry you are. Number 3, provide yourself with liquid. During a forced sailing, water is much more valuable than food. After all, you almost don't move and you are wasting little energy. You have to consume the liquid constantly, but never drink seawater. Here are some
Why?
simple ways to get drinking water. 1. Condensate. You'll need a
Oh,
box,
bacteria.
2 containers, waterproof material, and weights. Take one
Weights?
container and pour seawater inside.
Ew.
Place the other in a box next to it. Secure some waterproof material, such as polyethylene, above both. Put a weight over the empty container. Soon the container will be filled with fresh water. 2. Rainwater. Try to ensure that you always have a couple of empty containers left for collecting rainwater. Don't worry, according to studies, drinking untreated rainwater is safe for your health.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Number 2, save yourself properly.
Unless it's acid
It's
rain.
no wonder that in such a situation, you'll want to step on solid ground as soon as possible.
No.
However, you should consider all your rescue measures carefully. Remember these simple rules. If you have no idea where you are, don't row.
What?
Rely on the current. It has more chance of carrying you to land. Don't rush into the water if you see a ship in the distance. Don't try to catch up to it. It's almost impossible. It's better to give a signal with a mirror or a piece of can. Don't try to signal by fire so as not to endanger your temporary shelter in the form of a
Are
rocket.
you? Why?
If you were lucky enough to get a few flares, don't send the flares up in a void. Wait until a ship appears at a distance. If you found fluorescing, dissolve it in the water when you can see an airplane or ship. It forms a bright spot around you which can be easily seen from the air and from afar.
Makes sense.
Number 1, don't lose hope. Despair is your most dangerous enemy. Don't give up hope of being.
I would give up hope as soon as the ship crashed or whatever happened. I'm not even gonna lie. Unless I knew where land was, I'd give up hope automatically.
Being saved. There are many stories of people who were found in the open sea months after their disappearance.
Oh.
For instance, 25-year-old sailor Poon Lim, who worked on a British merchant ship, survived alone 133 days in the open sea.
Oh.
After a shipwreck, he managed to find a raft with fresh water, cookies, flares, and a flashlight. Every day, Lim ate only 2 cookies and made 3 sips of water. To avoid muscle atrophy, he even floated around the raft twice a day. As you can see, human possibilities are endless. The main thing is to keep calm and hope for the best. If you enjoyed the video...
That's good. Nice job to that guy. Anyway, we're gonna watch this one here.
Nine survival myths that could actually hurt you. There are many rules out there explaining how to behave in
I swear, if one of them... Nah, never mind.
emergency situations. But are all of them really effective?
Jeez, that's a
In
lot
fact,
of fish.
Some of those survival tips are myths that are not only useless, but also potentially dangerous. Myth number 1. If you're bitten by a snake, you need to suck the poison out.
Wait, what?
In fact,
Wait, did that say... Wait a minute. It says you need to suck the position out. Alright, we got to this part of the video. This word right here. Position? Yeah, if you say that in the comments. I don't know. I'll put you in the description in the next video.
need to suck the poison out. In fact, snake venom enters the bloodstream extremely quickly, and it doesn't accumulate at the bitten area. Trying to suck it out is ineffective. Moreover,
And
if
retarded.
you put your mouth on the bite, you might get venom into your mouth and esophagus. The better solution is to get to the hospital as quickly as possible. To prevent poison from moving through the bloodstream, a bite victim should remain calm, keep the wound below the level of the heart, and drink plenty of liquid. Myth number 2. If you get lost in the forest, you need to find some food immediately. In fact, this is not entirely true. A healthy person can live without food for quite a long time, up to 6 weeks. Your first priority is actually to find a source of safe drinking water and build a shelter where you can hide from extreme weather. Talking about the shelter, do you know how to build a great one?
No.
Here is the myth number 3. A lean-to is a great shelter from bad weather.
It's a lean-to.
In fact, just building a lean-to isn't enough. Before you get started on a suitable shelter, you should assess your surroundings and weather conditions. You need a shelter that can protect you from the wind, rain, or scorching sun. That's why you should build up a layer to insulate you from the cool ground.
Oh,
at
that's a
night.
lean-to?
Myth number 4. The fluid in a cactus can save you from dying of thirst. In fact, only
Ew.
some types of cacti provide relatively safe drinking water. You can also get moisture from the cactus named Apuntia, but most of the time, cacti are poisonous. Drinking their fluid will
Really?
make you sick, causing you to vomit up
Oh.
precious liquid and leaving you more dehydrated. Myth number 5. If you encounter a bear on the trail, play dead.
No.
In fact, bears don't want to attack, much less eat you. All they want to do is just to protect their territory. So if you suddenly see a bear, stop and back away slowly, keeping a close eye on the bear. Also, keep your distance. This will show the bear that you don't have any pretensions of its territory. Myth number 6. If an animal eats something, you can eat it too.
What?
In fact, some berries and mushrooms that are deadly to humans aren't poisonous to many animals and birds. So you can eat only those berries and mushrooms you can accurately identify as edible species without a doubt. Myth
So, that obviously wouldn't be true, because the same thing, if that was true, then the same thing would be for animals to humans. And animals can't eat, like, raisins, grapes, chocolate, or that's just dogs. But still, even if it's just dogs and cats and stuff, it still applies because they're still animals.
number 7. Moss grows on the north side of a tree. In fact, moss can
What?
grow on all sides of a tree. It depends on environmental conditions. Don't rely on this popular myth while trying to find your way out of the forest.
I always thought that
or
was
you'll get
true.
lost. Myth number 8. If someone gets hypothermia, you need to put them into a hot tub. In fact, never do that. Also, never rub the frostbitten areas because this may cause further tissue damage. You also shouldn't use hot water or a heating lamp to warm the victim.
In 7th grade, I had to do a project on frostbite, so I know a lot about frostbite, surprisingly.
Instead,
Surprising
you should warm
amount
the
of it.
person's core up gradually in order not to cause shock to their body. Use blankets and place some warm water bottles under their armpits. Finally, the last one, myth number 9. If a shark attacks you, you should punch it in its nose. You might have heard this myth in some movies or news. Even if this is true, not many people have enough strength to do this, especially underwater. In fact, eyes and gills of the shark are much more vulnerable. Also, try to put a solid object between you and the animal. For example, a diving mask or swim board.
I'd punch it in his gills.
So, what is
Can't
the most
breathe.
dangerous situation you have been in? What helps you to survive?
Dangerous situation. I haven't been any. I've been hit by a car, but that's kind of it. Anyway, what a nice note to end off on. Oh, okay. Alright, guys. Well, I do hope you guys enjoyed. Why? So, I guess that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed, and see you next time. Peace.